No. Okay, so the last time we talked about body and we did one small little process, which is massaging yourself. Okay? Did people try here? I know Navina tried. Anyone else try? I also told you do your face massage. Most of you might have, at least many people, would have thought instead of me massaging, let me go to massaging itself from the real, masseur, right? You would have done that. If you have done that, it's really nice. But if not, even if you massage yourself, good enough. And sometimes what might happen is you might find your body aching a lot. And you may even think that, oh my gosh, what's happening to me? It's overwhelming pain, etc. It is not exactly you massaged. That's why it's happening, because how much pressure can you really give yourself? But you have to understand that you have never given chance for your body to release the pain or release all that it is held. Now, whenever we are talking here, we are programming our minds, right? When I tell that, oh, you massage yourself and all your cellular memory will go away, kind of mind believes, and that's what it starts. If it's a little too much, stop doing what you're doing. And another best way of stopping the energy movement in the body is taking cold shower. Okay? Anytime when you feel something is overwhelming, especially these energy works, all you need to do is take a cold shower. It need not have to be very cold that your soul comes out of your body, but it's just kind of a bearable cold shower. And immediately your energy movement stops. Okay? Now there are lots of books who will give you a lot of exercises which are extremely wonderful related to the body. Today we'll talk a little bit about body again, and then we'll do one or two procedures. Okay? So what you have to understand is, if you learn the language of your body and if you tap into its wisdom, it's not just you are in the path of your well-being, but it is also becomes very spiritual practice. One of the most spiritual practice you can do is actually getting in touch with your body. Okay. I think the yantra and tantra comes into that part. Okay. And you don't have, oh my gosh, what is this she's talking about? It's not like that. Anything, when you are in the spirituality, you can choose any path. It is not always about mind. It's always about knowing who you are truly, and you can choose any path you want. And the more you start hearing your body, the more you'll understand yourself better. Why? Because body doesn't lie, but there is a catch here. Body works with the mind, and mind has collected a lot of experiences, lot of perceptions throughout life, and you believe these perceptions. So that is exactly what we call ego. Ego are nothing but perceptions, and we believe that this is what is the present me. Whatever your ego shows, that is what you believe as your reality. Just give me 1 minute. So what happens is we behave according to our ego. Okay? And ego is what we believe is our identity. Now, how did you get this identity? Throughout the life, till your current age, whatever you accumulated as your experiences, perceptions of those experiences are your ego. And that tells you who you are. Or rather, you have perceived yourself as somebody. That is ego. Ego is like, oh, what an egoistic man. That is all different. Ego is identity, and identity is nothing but coming from the ego, which is the perceptions we have gathered about ourselves because of some of the experiences we have undergone. And this ego is a liar. Ego is there to help you not to die. Basically, that's the whole idea. You've been born and you're here, so you should not die. So ego will create all that around you to make sure that you're alive. Per se, the coping mechanisms. And that also may limit you from growing. But for it, your life is most important. So it may not grow you, but you'll be alive. And that is why we end up having a mediocre life. We end up continuously suffering. We end up all that as per our ego. And your body also behaves as per your ego. I'll give you an example. One of my clients, she is one of the top seeded tennis player under 18, sub-junior level, I think, under 13, ranked number 1 she was at some time at the Asia level. And during the COVID time, she was in Chandigarh practicing there. Her mother had put up a place and she was living there. She would consult me on and off. And then one day she called me and she said she's got this terrible knee pain, and that knee pain or something else, I think below the knee or something, ankle, I don't remember exactly. And then she said her major tourneys are coming up and she's not in a position to practice. Now, when we both realized that she is scared that she didn't have good enough practices during the COVID time, and she feels that she has lost the practice which she was at the level of that, and others have gone ahead of me. And when the mind feels that I am not ready to face this, the mind creates problem in the body. Because the ego says that you are a good tennis player. You need to face it. But there is a deeper part of her which is scared. And she can't say it that I'm scared, because the ego comes in between. Seed number 1 cannot say that I'm scared. I don't want to play. What is the best thing? Have an injury or pain so that you don't have to go. Or even if you lose, you can always blame that. Isn't that? So this is how our ego, and slowly, probably, if she had continued with whatever stuff, believing the ego, then the injury will take over and she will never be seed number 1. So it is all about constantly in our life, can we look beyond our ego? Can you tell yourself that this is created by my mind? This is not true. I need to see what other possibility I have. So it's difficult, right? When there is pain, there is pain. I can't go beyond it and see, because for us, physical body problem is the reality. How do I go beyond that? Of course, only when you go beyond that, the pain goes away. That is the only thing, option you have. Of course, you do going to the doctors and do everything. But if you're able to figure out, if you know your body so well, you'll figure out, you'll do the necessary things. And then that means all your work you're doing for your body, like going to the doctor, etc., will work so fast. Number one. Second thing is it doesn't repeat anymore. You don't have to hold on to it because you need to choose a different possibility. And we all have choices. Everybody has choices here in everything in your life. You just need to choose. And the choosing part is very mental. It's just like an intent. Choosing doesn't mean there are some difficult decisions you take and then you'll have to act it and all that. No, it is just an intent and a belief. That belief you have to get done. Yeah. So there is one book I was reading. And there it says that this therapist gets a lady. She's a businesswoman, all the time busy in her life. And then she asks the therapist that I have tendinitis and my arms, everything ache. So she asks why you want to, I mean, you can just go to the doctor. Why are you worried about it? So she said, no, it's stopping me from playing tennis. So she asked, okay, so you like playing tennis? She says, yes. Actually, what happened is I um I have a very busy life. And suddenly I realized I need to have some fun. So I decided to play tennis. So I collected some 2, 3 friends of mine so that we can all have tournaments and we enjoy. But slowly what happened there is competition started there also. And when
Isha's frozen.
Video is also gone.
I can see her, but she's frozen.
suddenly everybody froze. So I was wondering what happened.
Yeah, we couldn't hear you, Isha.
You froze for us.
Yes. Yes.
I'm repeatedly seeing Neha because she's moving like that, like that, like that. And then if she freezes, then something is wrong. Okay. So she says that it's become business there also. I'm not having any more fun. So what happens? She creates this tendinitis in her arms so that she won't be able to play any more tennis. So she asks her, so what are you doing now since you're not able to, use your arms or whatever? She says, The thing is, I realized that I can have fun being with my children. So the whole idea is, when she was a businesswoman, she felt that somewhere deep down that she's not spending enough time with children. That's the whole point. But how did she get to come to that state? She goes and plays the tennis. Someone else will do all of that. And then there also she feels that there's no more fun. And her body creates in such a way that she is now spending time with the children. So we go all around the place and we'll ultimately go to whatever is the truth for us. If only if you're able to understand yourself fully, none of these things would happen. But we can't, because there is something called ego, right? So what else? We use our body to learn our lessons. Again, here, you should be able to know your body. Even if you don't know, even then, you go in loops forever and ever. See, that's the whole point. Okay, so we understood what all is there for us as part of body, right? Now, traumas are stored in the body, we know that. And if you do not deal with it, it keeps on having a pattern. So patterns, we have learned about patterns. It could be karmic, ancestral, and so many things. But also trauma stored in the body is again a pattern until you remove the trauma. So you may go to therapy, resolve your story in your head. What about the body? Please do something so that the trauma, which is stored in the cell, also go away. So you have to do a combination of body work and your mental work. Okay? Now, so my body can talk to you. Today, let's figure out how we can understand our body. Okay? One is, body doesn't have any mouth, so that it cannot tell you exactly what it is, right? So you can break into yes or no questions, and you use your intuitions and ask the body to yes or no and try to understand. That's one thing, right? So people do like that. They they hold it like that. You know that, right? If it's very tight, then it's a no. If it's like that, it's a yes. Okay? Or you can sway. People sway like this also. If they go backwards like this, it's a no. It's very easy to go forward. Yes. Any of this is what your body talks. Do you want to figure it out, what it is for you right now? Then we'll do this. Let's try this. This is not my way, but let's try this. Okay? Now just find out.
Isha, just explain this now, what you're saying.
So basically, if you want to go with your body, you will have to talk to the body, ask the body.
No, that I understood. The linking of the fingers. That
You want to, okay. So it is like this. Make a chain.
okay.
You did it? Okay. Now just just keep it very hard and try. You saw that? That is your strength, to keep it intact. Okay? Just to understand that, how hard can I hold it? Okay? Now, so there are people, except Jagdeep, everybody are women here. So when you're saying that I am a woman, I am a girl, okay? I am a feminine, whatever you want to call yourself as, what is appropriate for you, just tell yourself and find out what it is for you. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Okay? Okay? Now you say, I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. It's tight. What is it for you? You need to understand. To know what is yes for you, what is no for you. The easiest thing is what you believe you are, woman or a man, is what it is. So what is easy for you to find out? Okay, that is how you say that I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. And concentrate on your body and try whether you want to hold it tightly or if it goes away like this. Basically, what they say is when there is a lie, body does not hold it. It becomes weak. So maybe it'll go like that. But if it's full energy, that means it can hold. Or you can stand up and you just close your eyes and you say that I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman, and see how your body responds. Just have a free flow of the body. I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman. Then you say, I'm a man, I'm a man, I'm a man. So for me, when I'm right, I sway forward. And when it's a no, I just stay put. So find out what it is for you now. You all want to try? Stand up and try. So all of you stand up. Okay. And then just say, I'm a woman. Close your eyes and feel your body. Body movement you feel. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. What happens to your body? You feel it. That's all. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. I'm a woman. Okay. Now, let's see what happens when you say I'm a man. So just pay attention to your body and you say, I'm a man. 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 Okay. Now all of you sit down. So what was it for you when you said, I'm a woman? What was it? When you said, I'm a man, what was it?
When I said I was a woman, slightly forward. When I
Okay.
said I was a man, I actually went slightly backward.
Okay. So maybe when it is, yes, it is slightly back forward, only you will know your own movements, right?
Yeah, no, can actually.
It's like a slight push, but not necessarily a push like that. It's a feeling.
Yeah.
It's like a nudge because that's the energy movements. And when you say no, when you say I'm a man, it's a no. So maybe you just felt like going backwards a little bit. Like now, lot of things when you start testing that in your house now, you'll start realizing what your body is telling you, what your body wants. Lot of things. Now, this is also like, let's assume that you're thinking something like, let's say, um, anything. Should I attend that workshop? Check with your body. Yes or no. But again, it is probably telling you what it is for you in a subconscious mind. Is that the truth also? No, it may not be the truth because that's what we can at the most find out. Already is your ego has taken over. So you are in the control of the ego anyway. But at least you have some means to know whether you truly want to go or not to a workshop, let's say, or you feel like, should I talk to this person and, say something, whatever. Check with your body, yes or no. Do you want to take this medication? Of course, you should take a medication if the doctor has told you, but then Should I go to this doctor? Or many such things. You can just keep saying yes or no, you can find out from the body. And the more you do that, the connection with your body will grow. And you start feeling so good. Okay? The whole important thing is to feel nice and good about body. Because it's something like you gave opportunity for the body to be with you. It's like that. Okay? So when you don't have any idea what you should do it, you try this. But again, can I, in every time, can I stand there and just ask yes or no and then sway like this and then make the decision? No. The more you get connected with your body, you know what the body tells you. In fact, it's always giving you, telling you, talking to you. You've not realized it. This is the way you get connected with the body, and then on, as you practice, you'll start knowing whatever is happening with the body. Yeah? So we use that same thing of the body. We will do a small exercise now. Okay? Now, I want you all to think, let's say some event which happened in the recent past, which was not so good for you. Okay? All of you remember something. One event which recently happened to you, which was not that good. Yeah? Okay. Write it down. And what was the emotions related to that? Fear, anxiety, anger, disgust, sadness, shame, confusion, any of that. Now, maybe with the same person or something similar, there should be a similarity, maybe with the same person or same pattern or something like that, where something really good happened, which really love whatever happened. So if you have chosen whatever happened recently, I'm sure other people would be involved in that. With the same person, something good happened to you sometimes back. What was that? Remember and write down your emotion. What is that good emotion?
With the same person you said, no, Isha?
Yeah. Context is same.
We have to find a good incident also with them,
Yeah.
recent past only,
Because that will be fresh in our head.
and also something that was not so nice with them.
Yeah. The first one is something not nice with this person, which has happened recently, and identify the emotion. And the second one is something happened with the same person, but it's a good one. And a good emotion is there. Did? Okay. Basically, I want you to identify the emotions. That's all. So you don't have to write a huge essay on what happened. You have just identified, that's enough. Okay, now, intellectually tell me what is the third position. This is called pendulation effect. This is the extreme which you have felt. The other side, good side, is another extreme. What is the center one?
You didn't feel bad, neither felt bad nor felt happy.
With,
You were
with this
neutral.
person, with this
Yeah.
person, you would have felt that somewhere in the middle.
Neutral. I mean, neither you felt hurt, and neither you felt bad, nor you felt happy about it. You were just neutral. I mean, nothing. Even if that person says something or doesn't say, you're neutral about it.
Yeah, that may be for you. For someone else, it could be something else.
No, I mean, saying the midpoint. I mean, basically the neutral. I'm saying the equilibrium point. That is what.
Yeah. But sometimes it could be different also. Okay. So basically, it's the third point. And the third point, not necessarily in the same line. It can be here. Okay. Identify that. You may not know the point at all. I mean, you may not know what is that emotions. You may not know it. Leave it. But there is a third point. Okay. Just in your body, there is two ways of doing it. Both ways will do it. One is, however you're sitting, make yourself very free. Okay? Yeah? Now, you should be able to sway back and forward. That's why I'm telling, keep it very easy. Now, the front portion is your first experience. Okay? Which is bad. Fine? And the emotions you've written. The back portion, whatever back you can push, you can denote that as that good emotion, or you can interchange. Now, how do you find out? Think about that event. Just go ahead, find out what is the emotion which you are getting. Choose that as the front forward sway. And then and you go back, little bit back, and then feel that bad emotion. I mean, I just said bad, but whatever that emotion for you. So you identified front is something, back is something. You did? Now, sway. Just close your eyes. Just gently make a sway. Every time when you come forward, think that emotion. Every time when you go back, think that emotion. And slowly make it easy. Keep on swaying like that. Make your body enjoy the sway. It's actually like a lullaby, and then you're sleeping in a cradle, and then slowly you're enjoying this. Just go on doing like that. Sway. Keep on swaying it. It's like you're on a rocking chair. Just do that. That's why I said keep your body so easy that you're able to rock yourself nicely, nicely. Then slowly your mind becomes hazy. You don't remember these emotions anymore. And then allow those emotions to just go. And allow your body also to become slower, 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 because you don't have to put any more effort. And when it stops, find out what your body is feeling. And that's it. If you're able to identify what your body is feeling as emotion, it's well and good. Otherwise, it's just a total peace. It is so peaceful. And just feel that peace all over your body. And you don't have to put any effort. It's just that feel it, that's all. And that makes the body feel very nice because you don't have to put any effort. It's so easy. And you'll probably feel little numb. limp, sorry, and then you will feel heavy. Maybe you just feel like lying down. And open your eyes now, and you can sleep later after the session. So, what happens is, in reality, pendulum has to stop in the middle at some point. That's the universal law. And that goes same for human beings also. From the duality, at some point you have to stop. And that's always the middle point. However small duration time it is, that is the most peaceful point, and that is the point probably you get in touch with your authentic self, not the ego, because the swaying forward backward both are ego points, both are your perception. So next time when you are in a situation which is not good for you, because when it's very happy you will never do it. When you are not happy, that is when you'll attempt to do, oh, okay, I have learned so many tools, let me do something, will come when you are not feeling nice. That time, you don't have to do this exercise, okay, with this person, now I'm feeling terrible. When was the time when I felt good about this person? You will never find anything good at that moment. You'll find only bad. Okay, so what you need to do is forget about the emotions, just sway. Think about what you're feeling in your head right then, not so good about the person, and just start swaying. Just sway. Keep on swaying. If you have a rocking chair, it's even better. Sit in a rocking chair and just sway it like that. Go on doing it. Why do you think rocking chairs are very nice and people buy? Because of this reason. It puts you to a place where you are like drowsy and you feel nice. And you know, every part of our life we do that. We rock the baby because it just makes us feel very nice, and it just we leave everything and we sit in that position which is central and it's peaceful. So these are very easy technique where when you're bothered about something, sit there and rock. And I don't know exactly the reason, but when many people are chanting something, you know that they're rocking like this, right? Lot of subconscious activities are related to like that. So I feel even some psychotic people also do that. So something where the two consciousness you want to anchor it, it requires rocking, is my understanding. You have to figure it out, and if you figure out the answer, please tell me next class. But this is my understanding. Okay? And every time I feel drowsy and I feel like, oh yeah, let me think about this problem later, let me just sleep. Something like that. Okay? And you will naturally postpone the problem and you'll feel good. Yeah? Body is very easy. You understand your body, then you will always put yourself in a good state. Let me say that way. Yeah? Okay, so we have come to 5:44. My intention was to stop at 6 today. I have one last, I was planning to give Neha a quick energizing method, but then looks like Neha is very energized now. She's not there on her place. So we will talk about insomnia. A lot of people might be,
Right, yeah.
sorry, you missed the train. We moved to
No, I was just drinking water.
okay. Okay. No, very sincerely, when you're lost, tired, okay, left part of the body has to synchronize. I'm talking in terms of energy. Left part of the body has to synchronize with the right part of the body. So, you know, you twist like this, twist your hands like that, or you put one leg over the other. You know, like that. Or you stand and put your feet like that. You know, like, I don't know, I can't show you that, but put your feet across like this and stand at the same time with your hand. Just stand like this for 2 minutes. You'll start balancing.
Okay, cross legs and feet at the same time.
Ah.
Acha.
And just take 3 deep breaths. That's enough. These are very simple techniques of energy, okay? So let's talk about that's about quick energy. Yeah, tell me, Neha.
No,
This
I
is
was
a yoga posture. This and also the leg we do like that if we can balance.
So if very thin legs, people can do that. Thick legs, people cannot do. So at least just put it across like that. Okay. But this gives a quick energy. So before you go onto a stage, backstage, probably you can do it 1 minute like that. Stand, take a deep breath, and go. All of these techniques are amazing if you learn. They're all quick energy balancing. Okay. Insomnia. Let's get back. So if people have problem in sleeping, that's because throughout the day you have accumulated lot of energy in your body. Okay? Every thought is an energy. Every thing which you have witnessed, processed, everything is like, it's like your body, you have collected a lot of energy in it. And it's become too much energy. That's why you're not able to sleep. High energy, you can't sleep. That is why even if the glucose is produced a lot in your body, you can't sleep. That is why you have to eat at least 2 hours before sleeping. You can't do exercise 1 hour before sleeping because you are high energy. Basically, energy should cut down. Okay? Even if you are processing a lot in your mind, like you're watching Netflix 90 minutes before, you can't sleep because you're high alert and a lot of things are happening. So the idea is grounding your energy or dissipating, taking all the energy out. Okay? Now, few things to do. I will just tell
To dissipate the energy just before sleeping, we do this.
you can do that also. That is basically it balances both sides. Okay? Now, one more thing I'll teach you. What you can do is, how do I show myself? Look at me. You know, your fingers spread like this. You stand, keep it on your thighs. Like this, I'm keeping on my thighs. So, maybe all of you can try with me. On your thighs, your hands are kept like this, spread. Kept it, stand up and put on your thighs, front of your thighs. Yeah, I can see Narissa doing it. Everybody look at Narissa. That's how she's doing. Okay? Now, so you just stand there, cool down yourself. Just watch your body. Then take your hand across like that, make a circle and make it this. Here, take a deep breath. So, on your thighs, you took a deep breath and spread your arm like that. And you took another deep breath. Okay? Next step is left hand, you take it up like that. Okay, and my hand was like this, right? This goes down. Like you're standing in a bus holding on top, something like that, or in your metro. Got it? One hand is down holding a basket, the other hand is up holding it like that. My down hand probably is just like that on the side. Got it? Okay. Now here, when your hand is going up, you would take a breath and hold it. and you don't breathe. You hold it there for some time, as long as you can hold. That is the time. And then when you cannot hold anymore, leave your breath and again come to Namaskar position. Do the other hand now. Breathe in and hold as long as you can. And then come back to this position. Okay? After this, you bend down. You know, bending down is, okay, let me show you. Bend down like this. Bend down. Bend down and hang your hands. Okay? Hang your hands freely. Your hands are just hanging down. You're not holding them, you're hanging down. Now with the hanging arms, write 8. Number 8, right there. Just 2-3 times. It's little difficult because you can write a circle, but writing 8 is difficult. So choose either you write infinity or you write vertical infinity, which is 8. Some 2-3 times you write that 8 and slowly you stand up. You know how you should stand up, they say? Your vertebrae, one at a time, will stand up. Slowly you come. This is one exercise. And then you go to sleep. You drained your energy when you did this. Okay, who can summarize me? In your words, you can summarize, not necessarily show.
So, Isha Navina here.
Yes, Navina, tell me.
Yeah, so first we put like this, our hands on the thighs,
And breathe in,
take a
breathe in,
breathe
breathe
in,
out.
and then take a circle like this,
Like that and do Namaskar.
namaskar, and take deep breath.
Ah,
And then, you know, we put the left hand up,
right hand
hold
down.
on as much as we can, and the right hand on the sides on the thighs. And then when we are done with the holding, then we bring back again on the namaskar position.
Yeah.
Then
And then
again
you go to
on the
Bhavana.
right, we breathe in and we hold as much as we can. Then we bring it back.
And then you drop down.
Then we drop down and we drop our hands like hanging in the hanging position, bend down and hanging, and we write 8 on infinity,
Yes,
whatever it is. And then slowly we come back. So
that's it.
sometimes we do that.
Yeah.
8 writing.
Whatever times is suitable for you, you do this.
Yeah.
This is supposedly will drain your energy out quickly and grounds it, and then you will get good sleep. Okay? Now, if you have a terrible insomnia, that's a different issue. But then you can try doing this and see how it changes for you. Okay? Another very simple technique shall I teach you all, which supposedly most effective for insomnia. You just take your fingers, tips, put it on your temples. You know where your temples are, right? Yeah? Okay, you all have hair, everything. Don't bother about your hair. Okay? So put it on your temples. With little pressure, go back above your ear, behind your ear, go around your ear, come on to the neck, follow your neck down and go to your shoulders. Stay there. How long can you stay? And then drop your hands. That's it. Easy, right? And because they're easy, we don't believe it. Because they're easy, we don't believe it. Okay? I will also teach you one more third technique, which quite few times when we are too too much in our head. We have done all of this, like that, and all we have done. I'm sure we have done. Okay, there's another one. Start from your third eye, because overwhelming thoughts, if you have, and that's causing you not to sleep, this is what you should do. Start from your third eye, end up in your temple. Okay? Go a little bit up above, do it like that, end up in your temple. Go to your hairline, end up in your temple. Go a little bit above here, end up in your temple. It's like combing your hair, okay? Go up again, end up in your temple. One more thing up here, end up in your temple. Go back and end up your temple. Behind, end up your temples. Here, back, end up your temple. Totally, the base of the, what we call as atlas, base of your skull. From there, you come up to your temple. Now, the whole point here you have to understand is you have to press. It's like you're pressing and you're tearing it. You're pressing your thoughts, tearing it. And you drain it in your temple. Got it? So I taught you 3 techniques. All these are energy techniques. I got it from Donna Eden, by the way. And there are multiple such things, and they're amazing. So whenever you feel that you're not able to sleep, please try these. Any one of this, whichever is easy for you. My usual thing would be this, because that's easy. But then whatever it is, yours. From back, Navina, from back, behind the ear. Then come like that and stay for some time, and then. Okay? So not necessarily you should put pressure, because this is not exactly massaging. This is all about moving the energy in the body. Okay? So try that.
Isa,
Veena.
you mean to say the moving the energy in the body is like it is stuck?
Either it is
Stuck
stuck,
energy.
or it is so much more which is beyond your capacity. It can be any
Oh,
of that. It's not necessarily stuck energy. It is like you might have collected. Sometimes hyperactive people have too much of energy. Any one of this draining thing you do it, immediately they'll calm down. So
okay.
there are a lot of such things. Okay?
So for both, for the stuck energy and for the high energy, you do this
Yeah.
thing. Because
See, when
from
you do
past
this
2
thing, you
weeks,
will balance the energies.
huh?
Because meridians are on both sides, okay? They will now go like that.
Correct. So from past 2 weeks, I was doing all these like kind of similar thing when I
Yeah.
woke up. Because I used to feel tired and things like that. So the
Huh.
minute I wake up, I drain those points. I mean, the meridian
Huh.
points.
Huh.
I used to do that.
So here also a lot of meridian points are there.
All right.
On
Okay.
this side. The lymph nodes are here actually. So
Mm-hmm.
lot of acupuncture and so many other things are mixed here.
Mm.
Other energy, there are 8 energy modalities, or let's say feel of the energy, or there are 8 energy things are there in the body. One is that 7 chakra thing.
Mm.
Another one is acupuncture meridians, which are nothing but 15 different meridians are there.
Mm.
And then other one is what was that? There are some few other things were there which I've forgotten now. Central system is there, one thing. There are something like 9 are there, which I'm very sorry, I'm not able to recollect now. Okay? But if you want to
And
just
all these minor chakras, major. Yeah,
see,
I didn't know
minor
major.
chakras will come anyway in either acupuncture also, it will come in massaging thing, it will come everywhere, right?
Okay.
But these, think like these are main rivers and rest all are tributaries.
Mm.
Okay, so it's enough if you understand the main rivers and we work on it.
Okay.
It's like that. And instantaneously, a lot of things will change. And even for all the diseases, everything is because of either stuck energy or not having enough energy, even relationship related issues. Everything is ultimately on the energy thing, and then it will come to the body later on,
Mm,
right?
mm,
Now, so if you are able to handle your energy, not only body will work, but also your mind will start reciprocating that. Because let's assume mind is thinking something, and so energy is imbalanced. Now you go handle the energy imbalance. Mind cannot stand there; it has to change.
mm,
Right? That's actually the yin yang theory. If you talk about yin yang, it's not exactly masculine and feminine. It's about how energy to body and non-visible to visible, tangible to intangible is yin yang theory. The actual yin yang is this, where infinity, one part is that, the other part is the other thing. And infinity is like this, right? And it's never balanced. It's never two balloons which are like that equal. One is bigger, one is very small. And slowly this becomes bigger, this becomes small. So if you turn like this and put it one, that is the yin yang, the black and white.
mm,
If you unfold it, it becomes the infinity. Okay. What does that tell
mm,
you? This yin yang, one becoming smaller, other one becoming bigger, and then it becomes smaller, the other one becomes bigger. It's infinitely happening. That's what
mm,
it is called as infinite. And if you look at it, black is there, white is there, and there is a tiny white dot in the black, then a tiny white dot in the white, right? So what happens is, as it's moving, let's say in the black there is a white dot, that white dot becomes bigger, 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 and it becomes fully white. And then the black will start becoming a small little thin dot. You're able to visualize like a
correct.
cartoon when I'm
Yeah, yeah.
that's actually the yin yang theory.
Mm,
You know, if you look at it, even the masculine energy, feminine energy is always happening like that in our body. Once it's higher, once this is smaller. One has another one inside it. One cannot be complete without the other. One is seen, the other one is not seen. And next moment, the other one will become seen. If the masculine is seen, feminine is unseen. Sooner or later, feminine is seen, the masculine unseen. It's a mixture of the whole thing. It's not simple as what we think. So, all
Wow, I also
we have
knew all this. I mean,
we
the
have to
feminine.
keep it moving. We should not get it stuck like this, like a two equal balloon. Movement has to be there. One has to become higher, lower. It's like that. One
But this is
energizes,
the
other
first
one
time I heard
eliminates.
an explanation.
What is that, Neha?
First time I've heard such a beautiful explanation of it. The yin and yang, the
Yeah,
infinite.
yeah. And the more deeper you go, you'll see that, see, the day is yin, the night is yang. The day slowly becomes the night, and the night
correct.
becomes slowly the day. Everywhere
Mm,
there is yin yang only. Flower, when it slowly blooms, the fragrance starts coming. Once it stops blooming, it just goes, withers and goes away, and the fragrance is gone. Yin and yang. Your soul is yin, and the body is yang. So it's always exchanging like this. It is not just exactly masculine and feminine. Wherever this seen and unseen are exchanging, it's yin yang. So in the energy, when you talk about the energy, one which creates or one which energizes you is yin. One which eliminates the thing is yang. These are two energies, and both of them are working together. So whenever you are taking a medication, it has to throw away the things also. It has to throw away the bacteria. It cannot keep that in your body. If it is keeping that in your body, wastes are accumulating. One day it will be a bomb. So you have to understand this yin yang stuff to be very balanced in your life. Pendulum is also like that. One is going to be today you're
Get
very
frozen
happy.
again.
Sooner or later you will be sad also. But that too will not last long. It will stop. If you're undergoing terrible problem, be happy. You're going to swing to the other side soon. So if you understand just yin yang part of this energy of this universe, that is also very spiritual. And these are the rules of this universe. Okay? I think we went too much into the yin yang. Someday we should do it that separately. Okay, so we are done for today and we are closing this.
Isha, I have a
Thank you so
question.
much.
Okay, so
Yin and yang, beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
explanation.
beautiful.
Thank you so much.
and Navina has one last question.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's the
Navina.
last one. So if your muscles are stressed in the neck, like I'm really feeling, of course, I had a long day also. And, but how do we, if you could take one session for stressed muscles and taking out the stress from, is it the same exercises?
No, there is a energy which you can, like how I taught you like that, something to do, etc., right?
Right.
Tension and stress, it has a separate one.
So next time, please take it up, Isha.
Depends.
If others, if others also want it, I don't
Okay,
know.
let's see. Let's see. Yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry. You're not missing anything, Navina.
Of course not. Of
Try
course
to
not, then.
understand your stiff muscle. Talk to
Yeah.
your body and understand. Then you don't need my help at all. Know your
I'll
body.
try that in 1 week and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, definitely, you should try.
Yeah.
That's how we realize our own body.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay,
Okay.
take care, all of
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Isha.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Isha.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.